You are a Muslim. I am a Christian.
Alhamdulillah.
I am a Christian.
Okay, I respect that.
I follow the Lord Jesus Christ.
Okay.
I think you also, as a young man, should follow the Lord Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I am. Because it's part from us as a Muslim to believe in all prophets, you know what I mean? We don't just believe in Muhammad only, we believe in Abraham, Jesus, Moses, everyone.
How do you-
Everyone have been the whole earth.
How do you follow?
We believe on them.
How do you follow Muhammad?
Huh?
How do you follow Muhammad?
By listening to him and doing what he says. For example, he said, you do not eat pig because it's disgusting and I should not do that as a Muslim. Yeah?
So, about Muhammad, where do you get your information from?
From Quran and Sahih al-Bukhari, and there are many books as well.
Yeah, the Quran doesn't give much information about Muhammad himself as a person. Does not. Yeah, does not.
But there is Sahih al-Muslim, it says everything about his life. Sahih al-Muslim.
Ask him now, who does he worship?
So,
Ask him now.
so you and I agree that Quran doesn't talk much,
Okay.
and you want to go to Sahih Muslim,
Yeah.
Sahih al-Bukhari.
Bukhari.
Do you know when they were written?
Huh?
Do you know when they were written? Now, let me put it this way. What's that?
Big fucker this one.
Okay. Are you Muslim? Good. I can see that. No, I could. No. I was just double checking. Now coming to you.
Yeah.
Do you realize what's your name?
Huh?
What's your name?
Umar.
My name is Arul.
Arul?
Arul, yeah. Do you realize, Umar,
Yeah.
that in regards to Sahih al-Bukhari, Sahih Muslim, do you realize they are late sources? They are not from the time when Muhammad was around, supposed to have been around, but from centuries later. This is very important. For example, if I were to sit today and write something about, let's say, some person who lived 200 years ago, from being in the UK, let's say I'm writing about some person who lived 200 years ago, or 300 years ago, 400 years ago in Iraq.
Yeah.
I'm writing and I'm giving to British audience. Do you think British audience would know how to check if it is true or not?
So what do you say last? If you give
If
it to British people and
I am giving to British people, the
Yeah.
British.
Yeah.
Some writing about some bloke who lived in Iraq, let's say 4 centuries ago,
Yeah.
and I say, and I give this to the British, and I spread this around, will they have the capacity to verify if this really happened in Iraq 400 years ago?
Yeah.
How?
You can check on the history.
How?
Yeah.
How?
Somebody can check on history, a prison history, what happened. There's supposed to be something written. Yeah?
If anything is written, if nothing was written,
Every spirit, Muslims,
Umar,
bring the Muslims, man. The spirit of the Antichrist is on them.
Umar,
Yeah.
if something was written already,
Yeah.
you are right. If nothing was written already, this is the first time someone is writing about the person. How will they verify?
How would they verify the person? Yeah.
How will they verify the accuracy of the writing of this person who supposedly lived 3 centuries, 4 centuries ago in a faraway land like Iraq? How can they verify?
It's not about the time. It takes some time to collect information. For example, Quran took 23 years.
I'm giving you a specific example, Umar.
Yeah.
Stick to my example.
Sometimes information to be collected it takes time, so the time it doesn't really matter.
No, Umar, stick to my example.
You need to look how many pages are there, and then you're gonna just identify. This is it takes ages sometimes.
Umar,
Yes.
Umar.
Yes.
Question is simple. Please stick to my example.
Yes.
Please stick to my example. Very important. Yeah.
Yeah.
Today,
Yeah.
if I am writing something about
Iraq. Yeah.
some person who lived in Iraq 4 centuries ago, 5 centuries ago, 3 centuries ago, if I were to write, very first time, no one has written about him so far, no record of him, and I am giving you, Some. How will you stick to the example? Very important.
How will you know?
How will you verify if what I'm giving you is accurate or not?
But show me an evidence that Sahih Bukhari was late. How?
When you go home,
and he writes everything about him.
Umar, when you go home,
Yeah.
check it out.
Yes.
That Sahih al-Bukhari,
Yeah.
even when you stick to the Islamic Muslims
Yeah.
standard tradition,
Yeah.
it's not Christian claim. It's not a Christian's claim. Muslims themselves would tell you that Sahih al-Bukhari was not written for about 2 centuries
After Muhammad.
after Muhammad. This is true. When you go home, please check if what I'm saying is true or
Okay.
not. This
I'll check.
this is what I am saying. The 2 centuries,
Okay.
2.5 centuries
Yeah.
is their story.
Was he there?
I'm not even talking about my story, their story.
Yeah.
But in my examination, it seems like there is a great chance that it did not even happen 2 centuries later, because there is no evidence even 2 centuries later of the existence of Sahih al-Bukhari. In other words, no one even theoretically could have examined whether what Sahih al-Bukhari was saying was true or not. No one could have verified. But people like you, young people, you saw the people who just wanted to argue, fight and so on. I'm not talking about them. You as a young man, Umar, is a sensible man who is engaging with the points that I'm making.
Yeah, I need to search about that.
Good, good. Even you, someone as intelligent as you, who wants to search, find out, have become Muslims without even knowing these fundamental facts. Sahih al-Bukhari.
Can we apply this on the Bible?
We can apply all sorts of things in all other places. I am now talking about Islam.
Can we apply it on the Bible?
You see, you know what's going on right now?
What's going
Just
on?
asking us.
You know what's going on right
To
now?
manipulate, uncle.
You know,
Just asking
What
us.
are you manipulating?
I'm just
Umar,
asking.
you know what's going on right now? He just asked a question. What did I say? Yes, of course, you can apply this on the Bible. And he immediately laughs because he thinks we Christians also have a literature similar to his literature, which isn't the case at all. I'll give you my email address. Please find out. Me, on the other hand, I was talking about Islamic literature so far. On the other hand, I can give you details.
Tell him, who does he worship?
Who do you worship?
His worship.
Who do you worship?
Worship Trinity, confusion.
You see,
Who do you worship?
they don't want to learn anything new, don't want to engage with anything new,
Teach us.
just want to parrot.
Enlighten us.
يا ويحاول يسويه يعني يستغلني يعني
طبعاً. أنا كلمة
اتوقع راح يضحك عليه لا مستحيل اوكي
اسمع مننا.
You can, all.
Okay, I'll search about that.
Good.
Okay,
Umar, just one more thing. All the challenges I am raising.
Years old.
Please move. Are you desperate, sir? Do you need to use the toilet or something? Please, it's
years
there.
old.
Please don't get close to me.
Okay,
Umar. All the
I'm not
challenges.
going to get to him. I know you're challenging.
All the challenges I am raising in relation to Islam, you can do the same in relation to Christianity. Once you do a little bit of your research, ask exactly the same kinds of questions about Jesus, about Christianity, and find for yourself that I have answers.
Give us the answers.
And I don't have any reason to think you are a thinking man, sir. Please move on.
I asked you to give me the answers.
I don't care. I'm speaking to him.
What we need.
Who is the we? I'm speaking to him.
نبي الله لوط
So, when you
بنتين ليش هذا في الانجيل تبعه
صح عارف
نبي الله
Give us the
لوط
answer.
corruption.
please, would you like to take down my email address? Please take down my email address.
Why?
Please email
Okay, I will.
and challenge me,
Challenge.
and I'll give you details about.
We are speaker's corner.
Do you have?
بمزح
على بالي على بالي.
Islamic behavior?
Go toilet.
Islamic
Charity.
behavior.
Giving charity. Giving charity.
Islamic
That's
behavior.
very Islamic behavior.
A very Islamic.
Very,
Don't touch me.
Take it.
Please don't touch me.
Take, man. No one
Stay
wants
away.
to touch you, man.
Please don't touch.
You have cow piss. No one wants to touch you, man. Hold the charity, man.
Okay.
I'm not touching you.
Hold the charity.
I'm gonna give you.
I'm not touching
خلي مش من زعفش. لا he went for him.
Islam on display.
Yes.
Islam on display. Any other intelligent comment? Any intelligent comment?
Okay, I will search about that.
I want to. What is?
Please do. If you want to note down my email address.
It's actually the name Sahih al-Bukhari. Sahih in Arabic means the truest. But I'll search about that.
What's to manipulate him?
People can name anything, anything.
Yeah, okay. I'll search
Just
about
because they've named something as
You are
Sahih,
extremist.
it doesn't make it Sahih.
You know,
Find for yourself. Ask this question.
targeting
How could
under 18s.
ask the question?
عارف أنا محمر.
لا
مش أحمر أنا.
Ask the question.
Yeah.
Two questions.
Yeah.
How could Bukhari himself had known what he wrote down?
And how do you know?
Number two, how could the audience, the readers, know whether what he was saying was true or not? Ask these two
Okay.
questions.
Okay.
Look, I'm gonna make a business with you, okay?
Sure.
But with no money. If I search and try to convince you, promise me to enter Islam.
Promise you to what?
Yeah, promise me. If I prove you that, if that you want.
There are
if I
plenty
prove
more
what you want,
questions.
just follow Islam.
Plenty more questions. So if you,
No, I'm not gonna search anything. It's simple.
He'll search
if you
what you're
don't-
asking.
If you don't join Islam,
Umar.
I'm not gonna.
Umar,
Okay.
that's a wrong kind of deal.
Look.
You need to search.
If I convince you,
Umar,
if I convince you
one
Bukhari is not wrong and it's got 100% right, promise me you'll enter Islam if I convince you.
Umar.
He convinces you.
Yes,
Umar,
He convinces you.
Umar,
yes.
please listen to me.
He's listening.
The first, Umar,
Avoiding,
the first challenge for you
Yes.
is for you to learn this
Okay.
for your own edification.
Okay.
Take it seriously
Okay, brother.
because it is for your benefit firstly. It's not just to convince someone else and so on.
You're convincing
Learn.
him.
After you have learned, bring your case to the table. Explain to me how anyone could be confident that Sahih al-Bukhari could have been.
Right, it's right. Okay?
Please,
And
bring
then
the case.
what the
We can
confidence-
discuss.
The evidence of Bukhari is right.
If you are able to convince, please bring the evidence. Let's have a conversation.
Okay.
Because, yeah, good. Umar,
Next question. Can you speak to me now?
I am not convinced
Can you
he can
speak to me?
string together two sensible statements.
No. You should be able to convince everyone if you can speak properly. Yeah. Convince the hardest of the minds. Go on, speak. Who is your God? What
He
is your
swears.
religion? Sir, what is your
I don't think you guys
Sir,
employ
I'm
your
asking
brain
you.
as well as you could.
Don't be ignorant. Don't be ignorant.
God has given you
Don't be
capacity
ignorant.
to think,
Don't be ignorant.
and it works only when you use it.
What do you employ? Your knee.
Don't walk away from ignorance. Come here, sir. Sir, what is your God and who is your God and what is your religion?
Okay.
Yes.
Now,
Hello, I'm listening. There's no one. I'm here. Speak. Look,
are you desperate?
Are you?
Are you
who is your
desperate?
God and where's?
Are you desperate?
Why are you facing that?
I don't think it's useful to speak to you.
Why? That's very ignorant.
I
to think
do
of.
not think it is
Don't raise
useful
your
to
voice.
speak to you.
You look more ignorant by raising your voice.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
Please move on. Thank you.
Can we speak?
Good. Thank you.
What was you
Tell
talking
me
about?
something convincing.
Convince me. I want to hear what you
I wanna
what you're
be
here to speak
convinced.
about.
Tell me something.
Convinced. We can't be convinced.
You think? I think these people are reasonable people. I
How
don't.
do you
I
know?
don't think at all.
How do you know?
I want to become Christian.
You,
How do you?
ما
How can you not convince him? I thought you can convince anyone.
Umar.
هو قال لي ما نحضرش معاهم نحضر غير مع الجماعة. يحضر معايا نحب But he said
تسحب له انا حمار انا شو تقول
which one should I say?
What's that?
روح قود وليك امك هيا
خلي مش
لا لك يصور اخيه قاعد يصور لا هو والقحطه
Brother,
No, I don't have to understand.
are you already understand بالانجليزي والعربي قران however you want.
Islam on display. No, it's clearly.
Islam المسلم is a completely different
So do you think he's not a typical
Islam-
Muslim?
No, I'm a
Because
shitty
I
Muslim.
told
I'll
him,
tell you honestly.
I told him already
you're a
that
disrespectful
swearing
person,
he
I
should not be swearing, but he doesn't want to listen. What can I do?
I know.
As a
But why
Muslim,
is he doing
you
that?
should not
But what you're
swear.
doing now
Why
is
is he
very
doing
rude. What you're doing now is very rude. People are talking to you and you're facing away.
He came from India.
You're
he used to
facing
worship
away.
cow, yeah?
Why do you
I
think
become
he's
a
doing it?
Christian,
Yeah.
To get passport. Now he get a passport. Every Sunday, how much you get?
Oh, is he?
600 pounds.
Oh, to sell his religion.
Of course.
Oh, no,
You know
makes
why?
sense.
Because they used to
Wait,
be
can't get the passport.
People-
Cow piss, they get. It says healthy. 2023 science and he's an engineer. It's going to drink cow piss. No, that makes sense.
he's not.
Fuck you, I swear to God. How can you listen?
But Umar,
What is your name?
In my country, we eat
your God.
Relax.
We give him lemon as well.
Relax.
Have you had McDonald's?
Grown up physical.
شوف
Umar.
دابا انتم ما كتورجوا الاسلام الصورة
لا ماشي اسلام حبينا نهضروا معاه ما بحبش يهضر معانا. I'm asking him questions. He's being ignorant. He looks away. He doesn't want to speak to me.
Cows. Ask him where is your cow.
كيف تدو هندي
He is washing two cows. Ask him where is your cow. Where is your cow.
even if it was are you a Christian or Hindu
Sir, he doesn't want to answer.
Umar, the frank reality is this. When I spoke to you, it all of these help me. All of these help me. All of these really help me.
Assalamu alaikum.
This is the truth.
All of these really help.
Allahu Akbar.
All of these.
Your friend, speak.
He's a brother.
Don't touch me.
I'm not touching
Don't
you.
touch me. Don't touch me.
Say Allahu Akbar. Say Allahu Akbar. Say Allahu Akbar. Say Allahu Akbar.
You see how Islam spread?
Allahu Akbar.
This is not also Islam.
Allahu Akbar. Say Allahu Akbar.
You see, look at him.
Say Allahu Akbar.
He's happy.
See Allahu Akbar.
nothing wrong Allahu Akbar
Allahu Akbar ko. Allahu Akbar ko. Allahu Akbar ko. Allahu Akbar ko. Allahu Akbar ko.
Look.
Allahu Akbar ko.
I don't need the service of any snack bars. You can move on. We're not looking for any snack bars. Please move on.
Say Allahu Akbar. Say Allahu
You're being a nuisance. The young man thinks. Please move on. Please move on. Please move on.
Where is your cow?
Where is your cow?
Your cow.
Don't do that.
Young man, the problem you're going to find out.
No problem.
It's your cow.
Young man, the problem you're going to find out, young man, Umar, most of these Muslims are going to be like this. Well, look at you. You are the only one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 7 against 1. This is Islam on display. Against 1. You are a sensible man. I respect you. The rest of the guys, nutters.
You are the biggest nutter.
If anyone wants to know how foolishness works,
Where is your cow? Where is your cow? Where is your cow? Where is your cow?
by physical growth, maybe 70 years old. By mental growth, not so much. Not so much. Islam on display. Islam on display. Don't touch me. Stay away. Islam on display. Islam on display. This is Islam for you. Islam on display. Mental capacity, not so much. I've told you multiple times, don't touch me. Stay away. Stick with your foolishness. Stay at home. Don't become a laughing stock. Please cover all the mentally disabled people here. Everyone. Everyone. Speaker's corner. That is the defense of Islam in Speaker's corner. Is that the religion you want to follow? Ask yourself, do you want to follow a religion where people just shout foolishly? You like foolishness? You like foolishness? Ah, that's really sad. Do you like foolishness, sir?
You are the center of attention right now.
You are a Muslim. Are you happy with that demonstration of Islam?
Don't talk to her. No, don't talk to him.
He's got all the answers.
Hey, brother, this is what you
Islam
got.
on display
I swear to God.
in the Western world.
Yes.
Can you believe
Oh.
how primitive the religion has to be, that even after leaving Saudi Arabia and having come to such a place of repute, such as Speaker's Corner, all that they have is nothing better than a parrot. What's that? What does chop mean? All right. So the lady wants me to shh. Good, please come here. Please come here. Please. Shh. Let's try and see if there is any intelligence in any of these arguments. Nothing much.
Where is your cow? Where is your cow?
You said you are a Muslim. Please come here. Any Muslim